All right, scrappers, this fart sucker here weighs 9 pounds. It's a Brown commercial exhaust fan. I call it a fart sucker because it came out of the men's bathroom at the hotel. But technically, it's just a fan. It could be used to exhaust anything, you know. We do have another one exactly like this in our pool chemical room, which I need to replace that one too. So anyways, it weighs 9 pounds, so if we threw that into shred without harvesting the motor, we would get a whopping 63 cents for this thing. So let's see if we can upgrade and make a little more cash, a little more jing for the piggy bank or the weasel sack, whatever you call your spot you put your little extra money. Got a little bit of a wire on it. And then we got, looks like 4 nuts. I don't know how easy they're gonna come off. Oh my God, can you believe that? Dennis is actually taking apart something that the nuts come right off of. Well, maybe not right off it. Hopefully hopefully we can get the motor off that squirrel cage. You know how those are sometimes in the AC units at squirrel cages. You can't get the gall darn thing off. First time I ever did one of these, so we're learning together. So there. Now I think this should it should push right out that side. But it doesn't appear. I don't know if we have to take that off or, hey, look at these. Look at these 4 screws there. It appears that when they made this to pull off of here so you can just push it out. Let's see if it works. They should do this on all of these squirrel cages. If this makes it easy to get it out, can't see where it'd be that much more of an expense to do that. All right, now what's your problem? Looks like we got rubber washers on there that are holding everything. So always got to be something that holds us back, right? There we go. So we got a big piece of shred here. We'll just put that there for now. Now to get this motor off of here. And then naturally they put a nice hex head on there. Let's see if we can do it the scrapper way. Watch your eyes. Maybe I can get that with a channel locks. No, it looks like we're gonna have to get an Allen wrench. It's not the right size, but it seems to be working. All right, so we got that little thing off there, a little piece of shred. Now will that pound out of there? Is it going to be nice? Negative. Now will you do it? There we go, there's our motor. That's all plastic junk there. Put that over there with a junk pile. All right, a little bit of shred there for that unique piece that pulls off. All right, now we got this motor. Doesn't look like it's not one that has screws going through it. It looks like it's all crimped together. She's all crimped. So I don't know how we can uncrimp that sucker. Let me know in the comments, how would you get that off when it's all crimped on like that? It's almost like you gotta chisel it right in there or bend that to straighten that out. Maybe if I put it in a vise. And take our little cold chisel that we keep right up there, and we'll just kind of pound them out of there. Sure. All right, I think maybe I got it. There we go. All right, so that came out. That looks like it's gonna just be shred. You could maybe get irony aluminum for that, because it does look like it's got quite a bit of aluminum, but I think I'll just throw her right straight into the old shred bucket. There's a little motor in there. I think maybe if we cut it, we might be able to get that out without having to take the other end off. So let's try that. Got this new fancy brawn from Harbor Freight because the other one I kind of wrecked it. You don't want to run these big 6-inch discs on them or 7-inch discs, because it just burns them up. So yeah, so this time I thought I'd try this paddle thing, and I don't know if I'm digging this little safety on there, but now hopefully I can pry this open enough to get that motor to fall out of there. She might be hot. Watch out, Dennis. She's still holding on with something. It's wires. There's wires holding it, man. All right, there we go. So a little bit more shred there. We got this cute little motor here. I don't know if we can break them plastic things off of there, if that'll make it easier. We'll go back into the vise with it, and we'll just cut these here, and we'll try to pull them out the other end. And it is a copper motor. Would have been funny if that would have been aluminum after going through all that cutting process. I find if you try to straighten these up a little bit, it sometimes makes it easier to pull out. All right, let's see if we can get this to pull out of there now. We got them little tabs on there. Break that little bugger off of there. And out she comes. Cute little piece of copper there. You got some more of that plastic stuff on there. All right, come right out of there. We got this funny little thing going on there. We'll put that in there. We'll put that over there. Let's turn this so we aren't fighting the vise, trying to make it so it don't turn. Bust that little clip off of there. So there we go. There's all the copper out of the motor. The rest goes in the shred bucket. Let's take a weigh. Let's weigh this baby up, huh? See how many ounces of copper we got in this. See if we can bring the old untrusty scale over here. Get rid of that. That's what's known as fart dust right there. Fart dust. Okay, we're on pounds and ounces, but somehow I stuck my finger on the scale and it didn't like that. There we go. So we got a half a pound number 2 copper out of that, so right around $2 worth of copper, but she all adds up. So if you like my little fart adventure, why not watch one of these other cool videos that you'll like even better that's on screen right now?